So then what was the moment where it clicked, where you went, I'm going to try this wrestling thing out?
I think when I was broke and I was sleeping on the couch for 10 months and I didn't have no motion going on. And I remember I just woke up one day and I told myself, man, I'm going to do this. You know, I'm going to do this. And I remember my mom, she was cooking me breakfast and stuff. And then she was like, why are you looking at me like that? Because I was quiet. And then I looked at her, I said, Mom, I'm going to do it. She said, do what? So I'm going to wrestle. She said, shut up. Go, man, eat your food. And then I was like, no, Mom, I'm serious. I'm going to do it. And she was quiet for a little minute and she was like, well, let's do it. If you're really serious about it, let's do it. You know, let's sit down, let's talk. And I remember that whole night, we were just chopping it up, just how I'm going to start. And obviously I had, legal issues first to handle, which is, my parole classes. I had to finish all that. And once I was able to finish all my parole classes, I called the king, Booker T, Mr. 5-time. And me and him, we chopped it up for like 5-6 hours. He was just asking me different questions. And I think he really wanted to see if I was serious about this. And then he was like, hey, I have a lot of love for your dad, a lot of love for your family. And just know that I'm not going to steer you or mislead you in any kind of way. And, he told me, if you're serious, I got you. Pull up and we're going to take care of it. And I remember pulling up. I'm thinking I'm about to, I'm with Kev, shout out to Kevin. Kevin's giving me the whole tour, the whole rundown. And in my mind, I'm thinking I'm about to, sign some paperwork, do all this paperwork, whatever for training, do a physical, do the blood work, do all that. I didn't do none of that. They just put me right in the ring.
And then
he was like, do this.
Wow.
Yeah. So Kevin and Johnny, man, they was the first one that really showed me my first role. And I just remember the first, 2 weeks of training. It was like my body never experienced that type of pain. Yes, for real. And I remember after that, I was like, man, I don't know if this is for me, man. I don't know if this is the right, choice that I'm making. But I think after just the whole 2-3 months of training, the business definitely gained my respect. Going into it, I thought it was going to be super easy. I thought it was going to be just a cakewalk, but it wasn't.
Were you like, it's in my blood? Like literally, my father's was incredible. It's going to be so easy for me too.
Yeah. That's exactly what I thought. I was like, well, my dad's Umaga. He makes it seem so easy. I can do it.
Yeah.
But after, like I said, after the very few months of training, man, it definitely gave my respect. And I was like, man, this is harder than what I thought it was. But, through the foundation of reality wrestling, they have such a great core there. They were able to just help me with anything that I need. And, it took a village, to bring me up, and it still does.